There is not a single company, there is not a single industry, there is not a single organization that does not have its own jargon.
And it is really cool. I mean, that is amazing to me. Like have you gone to the website and clicked on some words?
It is really cool.
I mean, especially that one on the homepage, you click on drink, and any other dictionary would tell you it's the physical act of drinking, but it tells you like to take in, it's amazing.
It's not drink, it's drink in.
Right.
Yeah, and that software recognizes that the word drink is
In the
really
context,
being used with
right.
the word in, and it's drink in, which is completely different than drink a drink. So yeah, it's very cool software. So the reason Henry's here is, there's a couple reasons why Henry's here and why he's a part of the story, as much as he wants to be not involved. Other than the fact that we're married, and he has to listen to me talk about it all the time. But when, as a couple, nobody would put our resumes together and say, oh yeah, let those two meet and start dating. They would not do that. Because I've got all these fancy degrees and Henry has no degrees. And he's a mail carrier and I was a businesswoman, executive type. And so nobody would look at those two sets of resumes and say, oh yeah, let's fix them up. The story of where the title came from is that, as all couples do, every now and then we would have a little, what I refer to as a little tussle. And he would say what he said and I would say what I would say. And then at some point in the middle of it all, he would just look at me and say, you and your goddamn ExecuSpeak. And he would walk out of the room. And I would stand there and I would say, but I'm only trying to be more specific. But after a while I realized that my attempt to be more specific was actually alienating. But ExecuSpeak became part of the way we would communicate and talk to each other, meaning we would use that word. And so when it came time to be putting this together, it actually evolved from translator, ExecuSpeak translator, and ExecuSpeak Dictionary. But I realized that I was using that language because I was trying to be more specific. But in that effort, it's really putting off. So when people say to me, what keeps you honest and how do you not overdo it with this language that you learn to speak, I go that my husband keeps me honest.